ran into a bit of a problem whilst recording this last time. I forgot to do an audio check. Things didn't really pan out, so I recorded it for about an hour, and when I went back to check it, something had desynced between Fraps and my mic. Something, I guess, about the order I plugged it in, if that makes any sense. So after not uploading, that's why you haven't seen me upload in a long while, because I really didn't know how to handle this. I didn't know where to go. I didn't want to just start off a new series without ending this one, this being the first series I've ever done. So I finally decided to sit down and just, I've put it at double speed so we can move this along, because I don't want to re-record all of this, like, hour plus of gameplay. So I went ahead and sped it up, and I'm gonna record after the fact, just to get this over with. I don't like having to do this, but I want to get it over with and just move on with everything, finish this game, maybe move on to a new one, because truth be told, I'm getting a little bored of this one, and by bored I do mean I rage quit a lot. I don't remember if there's any rage quitting before this video, but in this video alone there was almost pure rage quit. I think the last level I decided to stop on, even though I was gonna, this was supposed to be where I finished the series, I actually rage quit like a level, like a couple levels, worlds I guess you would call them, before. It was getting ridiculous. I died so many times. I was just ridiculously unhappy. So if the audio sounds from the game, the speech audio should be just fine, but from the game, it is running at double speed, and after messing with it a little bit, kind of playing around with it, I did figure out how to get it to sound more normal versus, you know, squeaky because it's double speed and stuff, or really weird muted dull. But so hopefully this works. So I'm just gonna roll with this. I actually have two clips, a 20-minute and a 40-minute, I believe. 40 to 45 minute, and so I'm just gonna get these done hopefully tonight. This one, and since they're going at double speed, it's gonna be 10 and 20-minute clips, I believe. And I'm thinking just uploading these. I'm gonna throw them together in my editing, throw those together, and then go ahead and move on with my life, because this is getting annoying. I remember in this level was lava. It really threw me off a little bit at first, because it didn't have the same consistency. It lost consistency as we went along. It went from a liquid to a solid, which threw me a little bit. And I believe right away on this level I was having some difficulty. Right like that. Right off the bat. It actually took me, I think, all of this. I think that's why I cut it. This video, I may have only gotten, out of the worlds, I believe there's like 6 to 8 different maps in each world, I guess. I don't know. I'm really trying to describe this the best I can. It's hard to describe. Different levels in each world, I'm going to call it that. And I think I only got 2, maybe 3 worlds done in an hour. But I think it took me about half an hour each. 20 minutes on one, 40 minutes on the other. So it was really not looking well for me. And right off the bat, this is beginning of the recording session. You know, I'm doing just fine. I'm having a little trouble figuring out what I need to do. And as it turns out, you need to shake the camera at like just the right speed. I just about pulled out a stopwatch for this one, because this was hard. I was actually watching, in a second I'm gonna die again, but there's a green light just above where you have to click, the one above the fire here. There was another one up there. I was counting the number of ticks that was ticking, because it was ticking fairly fast. I was counting the number of those ticks before I went. That's how exact I was trying to be, because it was just driving me insane. I couldn't get it quite right, and I was kind of frustrated. You know, I thought, maybe I'm just getting back into this. But as it turned out, no. It's just the levels being insanely hard. And there I'm completely blanked about that. But, it was just getting maddeningly frustrating. I believe we're about halfway through this first video. Forgive me if this sounds a little weird. I've never recorded post before. I always record during, even back when I was when I was using a Mac to record, which I don't suggest. Nice recording program though, but really, it was a 2008 Mac, and I started recording on it originally, like, I don't even know, but not good times. Definitely prefer the PC behemoth that I have with space and whatnot. Fraps is definitely more bulky, but compared to the 40 Max or whatever I had on the other one, 1080p is definitely better. So, there's some backstory there on my recording stuff. I don't know whether I told that before. I'm just going to kind of ramble, much like I was doing during the actual gameplay. That handle thing, I was counting the number of times that pulsed. I think it was like 6 or 7, maybe? I don't know, like I believe I said, I recorded this in June, I believe. Mid to late June. And the fact that it screwed up frustrated me so much that I'm coming back to it now, mid-August. It's literally taken me months to get back to this, because I really didn't know where to go, I wasn't sure how to go about it, and most importantly, for a lot of this summer, because of heat problems where I had my computer located, I had to move it to a much colder place, and so did my brother, who is fairly young and energetic, and it's hard to find silence with a 12-year-old, 13 now. I'm gonna get a lot of shit about that. But, it's kind of hard. I need to move my computer back as soon as possible. I'm planning to do that within the next week or two. So, beginning of September, maybe, hopefully, as soon as school starts back up. I'm also considering, I have tickets for PAX. I'm still planning for that. And I'm trying to still work out those plans. I know it's like last second, it's 2 weeks before, which is annoying. I've been trying to get it flattened out, and just plans do not work in my house. So I think I might take my camera and maybe my Mac, which I've taken an oath against because it bailed on me when I needed it most. In one of my classes, it completely screwed me over. I had to restart the entire thing on PC. PC did come through for me, though, fixed all of the problems. I got done the entire assignment, which was a 1 month. We were allotted 1 month of time to do the assignment. The PC got it done for me in about a week, somewhere between a couple days worth of class, so, 5, 6, 7 hours. I got it done in that time, where I've been working with the Mac since I finished the other project early. I've been working for maybe 5 times the amount of time, but it just didn't work out for me. And so I might take my Mac and hopefully some converters and take my camera down there and maybe do some filming, testing and stuff, whatever. This is my first ever, I believe it's my second convention ever. My first gaming convention, my first convention when I was like 8, maybe 9. I don't even remember what it was. It was some engineering thing. I don't know. It was a friend of the family was going to a convention center just to do something. I don't even remember. This was literally almost 10 years ago. That was like halfway through my life. I don't know. Anyway, point is, first convention out of the area where I live. Not too far away, but not anywhere close enough where we can stay at home. So I'm still trying to arrange that. Anyway, getting off base a lot. Let's see if we can refocus on the game. I believe this got really interesting. They had thermal imaging. I actually had to use the thermal imaging to judge where I was going in the level. And I can't remember whether I beat this level or rage quit on it by the end of the recording. Yeah, I think I called it here as the end, so it was 20 minutes for one level. That's what I was at, which was frustrating, but I did eventually get past it. Unfortunately, the next level almost got the best of me, and I believe I just barely cleared it. I almost rage quit so many times. But I'm going to call it here for the end of the episode. Tell me what you think of the post-recording. I hate it, but we'll see. See you next time.